Jeetan, close of day 2, a lead of 175 for India. What's the thoughts from the England camp?
Do you know what? I think we put in a good shift today. The boys grafted really hard, created some chances. A lot didn't go our way. On other days it does, and I know we've said that before, but the reality is they put in a hell of a shift, and to still create opportunities, they've also batted really well, and what seems to be the wicket is spinning, but it is starting to get slower. So look, it's been a tough day for us in terms of how the boys are feeling physically, but they'll come back tomorrow and they'll go again.
Let's wind back the clock several hours. Perfect start to the day, Joe Root getting the wicket in the first over, and anything seemed possible back then.
Oh, look, we spoke about that. We get an early one, we get Jadeja early, and it takes away their impetus, and it did slow them down for a bit. But they managed to score boundaries at the right times and right overs. You know, maybe we leaked a little bit forward with the spinners occasionally, but overall, I think we asked some great questions, and they had to respect a lot of what we bowled at them. They're very good players in these conditions. We've got to keep trying to match them, that's all.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but if KL Rahul's Nick's second ball gets held, then you're looking at a very different day.
Well, look, like I said earlier, there's opportunities throughout the day that we had, and you know, that Nick bounced a bit on Folksy. I mean, that's a tough one to get. A couple of LB decisions that, you know, umpires calls that you look back on, you think, wow, if they'd gone our way. One straight up that Stokesy never saw. There's things like that. Like, there's such small margins, and they don't seem like much from the outside, but they affect the game hugely. And look, I'm just really proud of how the boys kept coming all day, and to see the way we fielded and the way we kept putting in a shift for each other, it's pretty impressive.
The effort was there, no doubt about that. Did you bowl well enough, though, as a unit?
Like, I mean, the effort was certainly there. They were fantastic all day. Did we miss a couple of times? Yeah. That's what happens in the subcontinent. It gets hot, it gets hard. You know, you get frustrated, you chase. What I really enjoyed is the way we stuck to our guns. We set attacking fields, we had defensive fields. We tried to toy with batsmen. We tried to take wickets when we could. And like I said, we created the chances, just not always going our way. But like, that turns very quickly, and in the fourth innings of this game, who knows? And that's where we're going to keep looking to.
Word for Tom Hartley. He's stuck at his task, and he's got a couple of wickets.
Oh, mate, like, how awesome is to be able to get your first Test wicket in India. I mean, he's bowled some very good balls, and then he bowls a couple of balls that, you know, he'd probably take back. But Test wickets are Test wickets. I'm pretty stoked about how he's gone. He's always learning, and he's always going to learn. We're just going to keep remembering this guy's in his first Test match. He's only played 20 first-class games, and we see something that's really crucial in these conditions. I think he's going to get it right eventually.
It does seem like India have targeted him because he is the young man in the squad, if you like. So how do you get around him? How do you help him cope with that? Because he probably won't have seen this kind of stuff before.
I don't know why they've targeted him if they have, but the reality is that we're a very positive group, and you would have heard that a lot of times the way we talk about the game. We want to challenge ourselves. We want to keep challenging how far we can take this game and how far we can enjoy Test cricket. And I think that's what's really keeping him up and keeping him running at the moment. Is he knows he's got another chance tomorrow. It's Test cricket. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't matter how you go. You're playing at the highest level against the best players in the world. You know, I think he's still in good spirits. He'll always be in good spirits because of the group we have. The
lead, as I mentioned, is 175. How quickly do you need to bowl India out? And the answer obviously is 3 balls.
You're answering a question.
but realistically, if they're still going at lunch, have you got big problems?
Well, look, they put on another partnership this afternoon. It just shows there is a chance to be able to do that if our guys can get in. You know, we've got some attacking batters who play different shots as well. So, look, at the end of the day, it's all about getting the 3 wickets. So we'll worry about that stuff later. So much time left in the Test match, things can change quickly.
This group is the most positive group of sportsmen I've ever come across. Is this still doable?
Well, do you enjoy watching us play? And I think that's probably the big thing. We want people to love watching Test cricket, love being a part of Test cricket. Nothing's impossible with this group. You know, we've seen some amazing things from this group in different stages of the games. 2-0 down in the Ashes. I mean, there's so many we could go on about, but I know that group there are excited about getting their opportunity with the bat and where they can get the game to from there.
Go well.
Thanks.